It's the Wine Country Saturday Soundtrack Podcast. You know, on Saturdays, we play fun music and we feature great information at 993thevine.com with me, Big Rick Stewart, and music from my time at Live 105 and at KFOG. We also mix in some stories that I find kind of interesting, whether it's local music or food or tech or just kind of some cool things I think you ought to know about. It's always lots of fun. Fun music and great information happens every Saturday at 993thevine.com. And the Wine Country Saturday Soundtrack Podcast features great information like this. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Saturday Soundtrack at 99.3 The Vine. Thanks for hanging out with me. Here's a press release from Assemblymember Matt Haney, Democrat of San Francisco. His Assembly Bill 374 to allow local California governments to license Amsterdam-style cannabis cafes has passed its final legislative hurdle. Wow, so what is this all about? Well, this bill would allow struggling cannabis businesses to diversify away from the marijuana-only dispensary model and will bring much-needed tourist dollars into empty downtowns, the press release says. And Assemblymember Matt Haney says, if an authorized cannabis retail store wants to also sell a cup of coffee and a sandwich, we should allow cities to make that possible and stop holding back these small businesses. To be clear, we're not saying that coffee shops should be allowed to sell cannabis. We're saying that cannabis shops should be allowed to sell coffee. Now, this is all dependent upon local government, and they will have the opportunity to create a permitting process and regulations for local cannabis cafes. If the governor signs AB 374, we'll have to see what happens. Could be a whole new, I don't know what. Subway sandwiches meets, Mendocino's finest. I will follow this story closely and keep you updated. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Saturday Soundtrack at 993thevine.com. It's the Wine Country Saturday Soundtrack, fun music and great information every Saturday here on The Vine. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Big Rick Stewart. Saw this over at windowscentral.com. A malicious Microsoft Teams phishing scam pretends to be a harmless vacation change schedule attachment. So if you get one of these, do not click on it. Do not open it. In fact, I don't know. Maybe your IT person says, never open anything that's an attachment. I don't know. All right, here's the story. Hackers are leveraging a new phishing campaign dubbed Darkgate Loader on a Microsoft Teams account. So how do they do this? The technique is designed to dupe unsuspecting users into downloading and opening zip files. These zip files are marked, maybe not exactly this, but something like this. The zip file is marked changes to the vacation schedule when you see it. I would open that, usually, unless I listen to the Wine Country Saturday Soundtrack. I know not to do this. I want to see there's a new vacation schedule. Cool, I might have some more time off. Click. If you do that, it opens up this thing and it starts infecting things and it spreads. It's just like it's too late. As soon as you open it and click on that, it is too late. Because it's not, of course, what it says that it is. So what do they say? Alert your administrator if you see anything like this, and call HR on the phone and say, did you send out a vacation schedule update or something? Don't click on it. I'm trying to help out all you IT people out there. I know. Not a problem. I got your back. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Saturday Soundtrack. Vacation, what's that? At 993thevine.com. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Saturday Soundtrack, fun music and great information. Giants play a little baseball there at Oracle, right? It's a pretty good deal right there. But you ever looked out there and seen all that grass and thought, man, I'd love to play some golf out there? Guess what? You can do that. Starting this fall, just for a super limited time, they're going to sell packages of 2 and 4 tickets to play 9 holes of golf at Oracle Park. It's called the Ballpark Back 9. It's going to be held from November 8th through 12th, and you have to buy tickets, and you get a tee time and all that good stuff. And they're going to turn the Oracle Park field into a 9-hole golf course. Wow, now they're saying that this event is probably going to sell out. I don't know, it might be sold out already. Tickets went on sale Tuesday. But you can buy these tickets online at sfgiants.com/golf. Now, there are rules about this. One of them is if you try to hit it over the fence for like a golf home run, you will be, ejected forcibly. That's definitely not cool. So don't be trying to do anything like that. But, go have fun and play some golf. And if you can't play golf, they'll have clubs you can borrow. And yeah, they even have kids clubs that kids can play golf as well. I mean, what a really fun opportunity for something totally unique. Play some golf at Oracle after the Giants win the World Series this year. That's my prediction. Good luck getting tickets. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Saturday soundtrack. 993thevine.com. It's the Wine Country Saturday soundtrack. Fun music and great information. Here's a quick little trivia question. How is Joe Montana related to the number 273? I'll give you the answer. But first, Joe Montana has launched a limited edition whiskey collection. What? Yeah, this is true. This is Gold Bar Distillery teaming up with Joe Montana, and they've got this new whiskey thing going on. And Joe Montana says collaborating with the team at Gold Bar Whiskey to develop this collection has been a fun experience. I bet it has been. From the unique flavor profiles to the meaningful blend numbers, that would be number 273, creative designs and more. Joe says there's all kinds of fun stuff for a game day beverage with a twist of nostalgia. And he says, I'm looking forward to sharing the whiskey as well as the experience at this new Gold Bar tasting room, which is out on Treasure Island. If you're into all this, you might want to know that it's a triple cask American whiskey, 3-grain mash bill, corn rye and barley at 82 proof. And it is first double cask in red wine barrels and triple cask in cognac barrels. The result is a delicious whiskey with deep notes of fruit, deep spice, and berries. Wow. So the number 273, that's the number of Joe Montana career touchdown passes. Good little trivia there, right? Each bottle has a neck tag or a little thing you hold your phone up to, and then you get more Joe Montana experience and content when you do that. This sounds like a lot of fun, and I hope it tastes good. I'm sure it does. The Joe Montana Whiskey Collection from Gold Bar. It's Big Rick Stewart and the Wine Country Saturday soundtrack at 993thevine.com. It's the Wine Country Saturday soundtrack. Fun music and great information. I love this. Cool events put on by cool people that do cool things so we can all have fun in Napa Valley, right? Napa Valley State Parks Association has announced their 2023 online auction, and not only that, but their Bale Grist Mill Harvest Dinner. It all supports Napa State Parks. All right, so the auction just started. It's happening right now, and it's going to be going on until October 1st. They say 130 plus generous Napa Valley donors and all kinds of things and, packages of things and trips and wine and all kinds of good stuff. So that's online. They're also going to have their 2023 Bale Grist Mill Harvest Dinner September 30th. That will include a live auction and more. It's all benefits so that these folks can keep doing what they're doing. Oh, and also Napa Valley-based multi-vintage wine brand, The Mill Keeper, is the presenting sponsor for the dinner. The 3 state parks, these are still state parks, Bale Grist Mill, both they and Robert Louis Stevenson, are owned by the state of California, but I didn't know if you know this or not. They're reliant solely on local and private funding to keep them going and updated and more. And that's been happening since 2012 with some state budget cutbacks. So to keep these parks open, go, participate and buy tickets and have a really cool kind of a harvest dinner with all kinds of people and enjoy some Mill Keeper wine and more. Thank you, Napa Valley State Parks Association. They got a great YouTube channel as well. I'm Big Rick Stewart. Good stuff. It's the Wine Country Saturday soundtrack at 993thevine.com. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Saturday soundtrack. Hey, I want to tell you this. It's never too late to be a Trekkie. And you don't have to put on, fake ears and walk around and stuff. You could just be a fan of Star Trek. And you know what got me into being a big fan of Star Trek was The Next Generation, TNG. I love that. I like all the other ones as well, but I'm a big fan. So I might order this. The Star Trek Picard 54-disc Legacy Collection, now available. Wow. I saw this over at GameSpot.com. You can pre-order this. The regular price about $245, the pre-order price about $200, and you get a lot. 54 discs. It's everything from The Next Generation, plus the movies, plus bonus material. Oh, by the way, that would be 7 movies are included on this. 35 hours of special features. This box set comes with an exclusive edition of The Wisdom of Picard, featuring brand new artwork and quotes, a one-of-a-kind deck of playing cards, a magnet sheet featuring all of Captain Picard's badges, and 4 custom Chateau Picard drink coasters. Tea, Earl Grey hot. So now you know you can pre-order the Star Trek Picard 54-disc Legacy Collection. Wow. And then, just keep ordering pizza for weeks and weeks on end. I'm Big Rick Stewart. It's the Wine Country Saturday soundtrack at 993thevine.com. Well, those are some stories that I have featured on the Wine Country Saturday soundtrack. Tune in at 8 a.m. every Saturday at 993thevine.com. I'm Big Rick Stewart here. Music from my days at Live 105 and KFOG, some current songs, lots of surprises and more. It's always lots of fun. We have a 10 at 10, a Beatles brunch at noon. It happens all day. The Wine Country Saturday soundtrack and the Wine Country Saturday soundtrack podcast. Tell your friends, and thanks for listening to this podcast, and thanks for checking out 993thevine.com.